Well, police are searching for a Long Island teen who has been missing now for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, certainly concerning. Suffolk County police say 15-year-old Thomas Medlin left school on January 9th and boarded a train at Stony Brook Station. He was last seen at Grand Central Terminal that same day. Now, his family said he went to meet someone he connected with on Roblox. His mother is pleading with her son or whoever he may be staying with to let her know he's okay.
15-year-old from St. James. The teen's mother tells News 12 that detectives believe Thomas Medlin met someone on the gaming app Roblox and was planning to meet that person in the city. As we've reported, Medlin was last seen January 9th, leaving his school, boarding a train at the Stony Brook LIRR station and traveling to Grand Central. His family hasn't heard from him since.
So we have a 15-year-old that's missing out of New York. The mom says that he possibly met somebody on Roblox. We're going to take a look into this because the situation, there's some details that came out just maybe a few hours ago that the situation might not be good. Stay tuned, Fugitive TV. Welcome to Fugitive TV. I'm your host, Ray Marcel, where we take a look at cases and we take a look at them from a different perspective because I was once a fugitive on the run from the law myself. So what I do is I look at cases of missing people or unsolved mysteries, and I try and look at these cases from a different perspective, kind of a gray area that most people or some people just either don't pay attention to or don't see these details. But right now we're going to look into the case of Thomas Medlin. So Thomas Medlin, he is a 15-year-old teenager who went missing out of New York. Now, his mom is saying that supposedly he might have met somebody on Roblox and he jumped on a train to go meet up with this person. Now, the way that the scenario or the situation would happen is he went to school and never came back from school. He jumped on a bus or a train. I'm going to read to you guys the full details of that. He jumped on a bus or a train and headed to Grand Central Station in New York City. And don't keep in mind, he's 15 years old. And he hasn't been heard from since, okay? And I believe this all happened January 9th. Well, we're going to take a look at some things. And I mean, you're going to decide, is Roblox to blame for this? Did he really meet somebody on Roblox? Did he really meet up with anybody in particular? Because there's an update that came out a few hours ago, and the update is really not looking good. And I'm going to get into that and show you guys that. But first, let me give you guys the details and also show you where he left from and where he was last seen. All right, so let's read this article by News 12 Long Island. It says, police say he traveled to Grand Central Terminal where surveillance images captured him later that day. His family says they have not heard from him since. The family of 15-year-old St. James boy, who has been missing for 2 weeks, is asking for the public's help to bring him home. Police say Thomas Medlin was last seen January 9th after leaving his school and boarding a train at the Stony Brook Long Island Railroad station. Police say he traveled to Grand Central Terminal, where surveillance images captured him later that day. His family says that they have not heard from him since. Medlin's mother, who is Eva, told News 12 in an exclusive interview that detectives now believe her son met someone online through the gaming app Roblox and was planning to meet that person in the city. She says that behavior is completely out of character for the 15-year-old. Eva Medlin says that family and friends have been searching for Thomas nearly every day, organizing different search parties across Long Island and city. Police also informed the family that Medlin's last known location was near Cherry and Rutgers Streets in Lower Manhattan, and later near Sands and J Street in Brooklyn. And it says police have released photos of Medlin and are asking anyone with information to contact 631-854-8452. All right. So, like I said, this happened. He went missing. It was January 6th. Okay, is when he went missing. All right.
Includes where he was last seen and a possible link to someone he met online. News 12's Daniela Rodriguez spoke exclusively with the teen's mom.
Eva Yan says these textbooks are exactly where her 15-year-old son, Thomas Medlin, would sit at the kitchen table every day.
Need handwriting.
She says he's been missing since January 9th, just after 3 p.m. Police say after leaving school, Thomas came to the Stony Brook LIRR station, boarded a train, and traveled to Grand Central. From there, detectives say they located his phone in Lower Manhattan, and most recently saw him on surveillance video in Brooklyn.
He has never left us.
Yan says detectives believe Thomas met someone online through the gaming app Roblox and was planning to meet that person in the city, something his family says is completely out of character.
Competition.
She says Thomas shines in school, has won several awards for music, art, and sports, but most importantly, she says he has a kind heart.
Everyone loves him.
Family and friends have organized search parties throughout the city and Long Island for weeks, but what worries her most is her son lost in the city ahead of the upcoming storm.
With the weather coming cold, we have checked on the homeless shelter, looking for those locations.
But Yan and her husband say they want their son to know how loved and missed he truly is.
I just can't believe why he left in the first place.
We just want him to be safe.
Police are asking anyone with information to contact Suffolk County Police or call 911. Roblox tells News 12 it is cooperating with police in this investigation and proactively reports any suspected child exploitation to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. In St. James, Suffolk County, Daniela Rodriguez, News 12.
So I wanted to show you guys how far he traveled. He left his school, Stony Brook, which is way over here, okay, by Stony Brook Beach, traveled more than 2 hours to Grand Central Station. This is by bus and trains, subway, he didn't have a car. That's how far he traveled once he got out of school. And I believe they say he got out of school, it was around, let me see here if they give the exact, what time it was. I have to look for the exact time he got out of school, but I want to say 3 something. So that would have put him Grand Central Station maybe around, let's say 5 to 6-ish, somewhere around there. But that is a long ride. And when it comes to the school he went to, look at the school. He wasn't going to no ordinary school. So you people that are probably from this area, I'm pretty sure you know about the school, right? I lived in New York for a little bit, but I never went out that far because I was in the city. Hold on, let me type this in for you guys. Stony Brook. Let's see, Stony Brook. Let's see, school. Yep, this school right here. Just so you guys can get a whiff of how, so this school he was going there, his parents are spending, I believe it was like 60 to 70 grand for him to go to the school. Now, I don't know if that's per year. I don't know if that's per semester, but still, that's a lot of money that a lot of people can't afford. So they were paying for him to go to this school.
Police are still searching for a New York teenager who's been missing for more than 2 weeks. His parents believe he traveled to New York City to meet someone that he met on the gaming platform Roblox. Officials say 15-year-old Thomas Medlin was last seen at Grand Central Station in Manhattan on January 9th.
So here's the update, all right? And it's not looking too good. Hopefully this is false, but this is what the update's saying. Chilling new details revealed in case of missing Long Island teen Thomas Medlin. A splash in the water. Missing Long Island teen Thomas Medlin was caught on surveillance video pacing the Manhattan Bridge, moments before the cameras recorded a splash in the East River, Suffolk County. Police revealed this Wednesday, which is today. Cops stopped short of saying that the 15-year-old boy from St. James, who vanished after leaving school on January 9th, somehow plunged into the icy waters, but noted that the footage does not show the teen leaving the bridge. So surveillance footage shows that the teen was on the bridge, okay? And I guess footage shows there was a splash in the water, but I guess they did not say if it was him that splashed in the water. They're not saying that, but they're also saying There's no footage of him leaving. So this is him, okay? This was him at Grand Central Station, all right, after he left school on January 9th. This is the bridge, Manhattan Bridge, for you guys that's never seen it or don't know. Now, they say as well, there's no indication of criminal activity. Police said in a press release, detectives have continuously communicated the department's findings to Medlin's family. The department is continuing to work with law enforcement partners to bring closure. The chilling new details offer the first hints of Medlin's fate since he went missing after leaving Storybrooke School, a ritzy prep school that can cost more than $70,000 for students who live on campus. So yeah, that school is very expensive. Police said the teen walked off the school campus around 3:30 p.m. on the day of his disappearance and hopped on a Long Island Railroad train to Grand Central Terminal, Manhattan, where he first spotted on security cameras. According to Suffolk County Police Department, cameras then captured the teen on the pedestrian walkway on the Manhattan Bridge at 7:06. So that timeline does add up. Remember I said it took him about 2.5 hours to get there. So that timeline does add up because he would have got there if he would have left at 3:30, 4:35, 6, or a little bit after 6. So it says cameras captured the teen at 7:06 on the bridge with his last mobile phone activity at 7:09. This is not looking too good, people. His last phone activity was recorded at 7:09. A nearby surveillance camera captured a splash in the water just a minute later at 7:10. Oh, wow. It's not looking the greatest. Medlin was never seen leaving the bridge via path exits. Law enforcement sources said investigators had been pinging the boy's phone but lost contact at that time. Investigators initially believed Medlin ventured into the city to meet someone he met through online gaming platform Roblox, but police said later they ruled out any connection between the site and the disappearance. Roblox told the Post over the weekend that it was cooperating fully with the investigation. We are deeply troubled by this incident and are working with law enforcement to support their investigation, the company spokesman has said. So once again, the police are saying they pinged his phone all the way up until he was on the bridge. Okay. Now, here's the question I have. The mom is saying that he met somebody on Roblox because that's what the police originally told the mom, was that he met somebody on Roblox. So if this is what the detectives or police or law enforcement originally said, where did they get that information from? Where did that come from in the first place? All right. That's one. My second question to this is, because remember, I don't think just black and white. I see these little gray areas. He went missing January 9th, okay? And this report just said, let me make sure this is correct. So this report is saying that this footage is from the exact same day, January 9th, when he went missing, right? And what's the date today, people? Hold on, what's the date today? January 28th. That's over 2 weeks ago. Am I missing something here? Or is it just me? Why are they just now coming out saying this? Like just now. So what's going? All right, so let's follow along. He went missing January 9th. He left school, took that bus, train, whatever which route he took to Grand Central Station, got off, and they say he went missing. Then they told his mom that he met somebody off Roblox. So then that's what the mom's believing. And now on January 28th, I got to look just to make sure. January 28th, 2026, they're saying his last ping was on the Manhattan Bridge the exact same day he went missing. And there's video footage of a splash in the water. And now they're saying there probably is no criminal activity. They're almost making it like he jumped in the water himself. Why did they wait till January 28th? I gotta keep looking at the date. Y'all, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. But you guys tell me, maybe I'm missing it. Why did they wait from January 9th to January 28th to let us know this? Did the mom know this beforehand? Did they tell, or are they just not telling the mom too and the dad? That's a long gap. That's the 9th to the 28th. That's 19 days, people. 19 days. So if they were pinging his phone, because the report said they pinged his phone the whole time until the activity stopped. So or did they just now get video camera footage of the bridge? Could that be a possibility? Did they just get the video footage of the bridge for that date and that time? And if so, why did it take them so long to get the video footage? Let's say this kid is not in the water, it's whatever it is. Let's say he's not in the water and somebody has him held hostage. It took them how many days again? 19 days, 20 days to get the video footage. By this time, the guy could be in Mexico with Thomas by now. If this is the case, this is an example. So what took them so? Some stuff ain't adding up when it comes to this. I don't know. It's not adding up. Not adding up at all. But I hope somebody's wrong. Hopefully, the splash in the water maybe was just him throwing his cell phone, and maybe he jumped in the car and took a car off the bridge. Maybe he just ran away. I'm hoping. Maybe I don't know. Hopefully he's still alive out there. I'm going to keep you guys updated. But you guys let me know what you think. There's a lot of kids nowadays meeting people off Roblox. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you ever sat down and played the game. I've actually sat and watched my daughter play the game, okay? And the way the game works is almost like, do you guys remember Sims? Remember the game Sims? Very similar. It's like the new age Sims in a way, okay? You build an avatar, you make a character, then you can build your own house, you can go buy cars, and then pretty much you're just walking around cities and neighborhoods that maybe other people build, and then people you meet online, you can talk to each other, you know, it's like a with their character, but you're talking through the headphones, and then they can jump in your car and go back with you to your house, you go to their house, you can go to have fun. That's pretty much how the game is. I don't play the game, I just sat and watched her play it or whatever, and you can talk to other people online. Now, supposedly there's an update. I don't know if this is true or not, but I was reading comments that there was an update with AI is taking over for doing age verification and stuff like that or whatever. So I don't know if that's true. You guys let me know, because like I said, I don't play the game. But I do know some kids have went missing. Some kids have been all kind of things because of meeting people off of Roblox. Now, do you think that he really met somebody off Roblox? And if not, why would the police say that? They would have to have some reason. So, like I said, this is not, from what I just read, compared to what they first told us, it doesn't make sense. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, okay? Trust me, you will not regret it. Returning members, thank you for signing up for the membership, okay? I got another video coming out for you guys. I got videos just for memberships, just for people who do the memberships, okay? And then I also got discounts on merchandise gear. Also got the Ray Marcel signature tote bag and red hoodie that just got put up online, all right? But I'm going to be sending some things to my members just for signing up, all right? So please email me. I'll make sure I put the email in the comment box, and then I'm going to pin it, okay? And for you guys who are just returning, thank you so much. You've helped my channel blow up. It is still blowing up. I'm almost at 18,000 subs. Thank you so much. Some of you guys remember when I started and I was only like at 1,000 or 2, and that was only 5-6 months ago. So thank you so much. I got another video coming soon. This is Fugitive TV. Please take care. I am out.